everyone, this is Megan with the National Weather Service here. I just want to make sure that you all can hear me and that you can see my screen. Give me 1 second. And we'll get started here in just a moment. Okay. You should be able to unmute yourself. It's *6, I believe. If you can, just let me know if you can hear me and see the screen that I'm showing.
Hey, we can hear you and we can see your screen, or I can at least.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, great. Thank you all. All right, this is Megan with the National Weather Service, and we'll go ahead and get started here with the weather briefing for this week. Mainly, we're going to talk about the next couple days. We're looking at 2 more rounds of heavy rainfall and potentially severe thunderstorms that could occur. Those 2 rounds will mostly be overnight tonight into Friday morning, and also overnight on Friday into Saturday morning. There's a slight risk of excessive rainfall that could produce flash flooding from 7 a.m. Friday through 7 a.m. Saturday. And we are concerned about several of the area rivers that could be going, several of them are looking like they're going to head into moderate, and 1 or 2 look like they're going to hit major flood stage over the next 2 days. So we'll break it down and we'll talk about this. I wanted to first talk about the rainfall that we've received so far. Overall, widespread 4 to 6 inches, with locally higher amounts up to 8 to 10 inches. Most of that rainfall has fallen between Baton Rouge and New Orleans the past few days. What this means for us is that the banks are full, the ditches are full, and while the roadways have had time to clear throughout the day today, or will have time to clear throughout the day today, the ditches and banks and such will not. So the biggest concern for us is going to be flash flooding over the next few nights, because any additional rainfall that's going to fall is going to be an issue for flash flooding, and that's something that we're very concerned with. So we have a flash flood watch that's been extended through noon on Saturday. Overall, we're expecting 2 to 4 inches with locally higher amounts. And additionally, there's a slight risk of excessive rainfall. However, I do know that the Weather Prediction Center is going to upgrade this to a moderate risk for areas along and north of the I-10, I-12 corridor. And that's going to be the areas that we have the most concern with for flash flooding, and also the rivers on the North Shore, along the Mississippi coast, and around Baton Rouge are going to be a concern for us as well. And I'll show you some of the rivers here in a minute, but this is the main area that we're looking for. Now, this is not for tonight per se. This is from 7 a.m. Friday through 7 a.m. Saturday. So the main concern for the flash flooding is going to be Friday night into Saturday morning. But again, any additional rainfall is going to cause problems, so we are a bit concerned for tonight as well. But the biggest risk for flooding, flash flooding, is going to be Friday into Saturday night. So Friday night into Saturday morning. Overall, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches of rainfall with locally higher amounts possible. Again, this additional rainfall, it's 1 to 3 inches. We've already had a lot of rainfall, and so this is something that we're really concerned with. And additionally, locally higher amounts are possible inside thunderstorm development and lines that come through. The other thing is we're not outlooked in anything for severe weather per se, but there will be the chance for some strong storms that could produce some gusty winds and hail like we've been seeing the last couple mornings. So that'll be something else that we're concerned with. Here's a look at the area rivers, an overview, and then I'll go into a couple of the gauges that we're the most concerned with at this time. So let me go back to the map, because most of the concerns we have are going to be along the North Shore areas, some of the Mississippi coastal areas, just because we know that they're a little more susceptible to the quick flashes, and then around some of the Baton Rouge area, but the main concern is going to be the North Shore in St. Tammany Parish and Tangipahoa Parish, in that area, and then again along the Mississippi coast. So the Pearl River, we're currently expecting it to crest into major flood stage at 18.5 feet. So this is definitely one of our higher concerns, especially for these people that live along the river. The flooding that they're seeing today, a lot of it from what I've spoken to the River Forecast Center, and a lot of what they're telling us, they're the hydrology experts. And a lot of what they're telling us is that the rainfall flooding and stuff that they're seeing today in St. Tammany is mainly from the rainfall last night, not from the river. And the river flooding is going to be later, like early next week, when it really starts to get really high. So that's, you know, somewhat good that they're not happening at the same time, but still an issue. The Bogachita at Tylertown is going to be in moderate flood stage with these rapid rises from this rainfall that we're expecting. All this rainfall is going to be the 48-hour rainfall. The Biloxi at Lyman is also a concern for us. It's going to be cresting into moderate flood stage as well, and that's going to be overnight tonight. This is also a product of the rainfall that we're expecting. So Tangipahoa, Robert, up to 19 feet, moderate flood stage. The Bogafly at Camp Covington, that's going to be changing. It's still going to remain in moderate, but the crest is going to be pushed up higher than what you see here. They're going to be updating that, I believe, this afternoon. So just be advised that that's going to be going up higher, but it should not be reaching the major flood stage. It's just still remain in the moderate flood stage. And the Mississippi River at Baton Rouge, I included this because I just wanted to show you that while it's in moderate right now, it's expected to fall pretty rapidly. And this is because we're not expecting too many issues upstream in the way of rainfall and stuff. So, well, you know, we're going to hold this for a couple days and then it's going to rapidly fall. So that's good news for us. So overall, we're expecting 2 rounds of rainfall and potentially severe thunderstorms. This is mostly going to be tonight overnight into Friday morning, Friday overnight into Saturday morning. There's going to be definitely the risk of heavy rainfall, especially with the amount of rainfall that we've already seen impacting the area. And there's also going to be the potential for those stronger storms that could produce gusty winds and hail as well. And we're very concerned about the rivers as well. Most of them, the ones around Covington, you know, and Covington looks like it's going to be mostly in the moderate flood stage. A few of the Mississippi rivers looking like they're going to be in minor flood stage. And Pearl River looks like it's going to be around the major flood stage. So those are the ones we're most concerned with. And this area is also the one that's going to be highlighted in the moderate risk area for Friday into Saturday as well. So it's definitely a concern for us over the next couple days. Once we get to Sunday, this rain is going to it's going to subside. We're finally going to have some relief from the rainfall Sunday through Wednesday of next week. So, you know, rain's going to stop eventually. It's just taking a while to get there. But that's everything I have for you. Let me make sure I unmute y'all and give me 1 second. And I'll open it up for questions here in just a moment.